Okie dokie, everybody. Welcome back. You're here at the Fox Den with Pater Voss, the Papa Fox, and we are going to continue playing the Banner Saga by Stoic, music by Austin Wintory. When we last left off, we had headed out from... oh man, it's been a while since I recorded. This has been a heck of a week, but we decided to jump ship, literally, from waiting for Juno. And we are continuing on our way. We still have most of our folk with us, and we just liberated a town that, wouldn't you know it, had a whole bunch of dredge, refugees, and a varl who had a bunch of mead. So we are actually going to take a moment to rest and get our morale back. There we go, -7 supplies, morale improved. Let's be on our way. How are y'all doing? Oh, it's going to be interesting. This is going to be a good week for me to test out my domestic skills in terms of cooking, making sure the house doesn't implode, and all of that. So, there we go. Ugh, what did I do? Sigbjorn wakes in a pool of his own sick. Ew. Why am I surrounded by small people? The other clansmen let him sleep off his drunken stupor on the ground, and this morning he's paying the price. Help him recover? Reluctantly, your clansmen offer any food and drink they can scrounge together for the moaning varl. When one offers thin mead, he pushes it away. In fact, take this away from me, he says, handing you his massive mead stein. Eventually, Sigbjorn comes to you. I won't get into details, he says. I was supposed to bring those casks from Rainivik back to Borosgard. I drank maybe half by accident. The point is, Sigbjorn continues, you don't tell anybody what happened, and I won't tell anybody about the mead you got. Okay? Trust me on this one. You agree and get back to travel. Treasure Hunter. Ooh, gain item. Bjorlf's blessing. Let's actually go ahead and take a look at that. One moment. I'm going to have a sip of my wine. Okay. Knockback on strength attacks of 3+ and a +1 to strength. Oh boy. What do we got? Oh, we already got a level 5er on him. Boy, oh boy. Oh, we can upgrade Nid because we have a whole bunch of surplus. Oh, dang it. I should have purchased stuff back at the place with things. Oh well. That's neither here nor there. Let's go ahead and promote Nid. Continue. Yes, thank you very much. We definitely want to get her exertion up, and we want to get her strength attack up. Yes, thank you. I'm not too concerned about Gunnulf or Krumer, but we definitely want Ivor up on his game. Yes, okay, continue. Alrighty. Oh, looks like we have a choice here. We can either get him his max armor, or we can bump up his attack. Let's bump up his attack. We're going to need him to really lay into the enemies here. And what does that do again? +3 armor break. Knockback of strength, +1 strength. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and give him the level 5 item. Yes. And who's a level 4Z? Okay, Rook. What do you have on you? Okay, we're going to take that off, and we are going to put armor break on you, because we want to have you to be the best archer you possibly can be. And you're level 4, Nid's level 2, Alet's level 3. Let's switch you out with Alet. Actually, that should be good. Yes. I want to make sure I give all of my archers a fair chance at doing awesome things and being awesome people. Okay, let's see what we have in store for us. Oh boy. Thieving bastards, you awaken to hear? A small band of outlaws who previously joined the caravan made off with a substantial number of the supplies while everyone slept. Watchman tells you. Why in the depths were they allowed to join us to begin with? We have no supplies. That's great. Okay. Oh boy. Yeah, that was a tactical blunder on my end. -2 varl. Oof. While walking, the words of a mother's song reach you. It's soothing. nuanced, and about your current journey. When she finishes, a man begins a tale of his own in verse. The woman quickly responds with another poem, and the entire caravan slows to listen to the entertaining competition. We're going to join in with a verse of our own. The whole caravan is shocked when the first lines of your poem rings out. You mimic both contestants, adding your own spin on their tales. At last, you end with a joke at your own expense, and the peasants wildly applaud. That's good. We need all the morale we can get. Oh, and here we are at Borskar.
As we pass steep cliffs, the sprawl of Boersgard comes into view. A city of contrasting rich and poor, opportunity and gamble. Our best hope for salvation, or our graves.
The Slayer and the Slain, Chapter 7. Finally, you arrive at Borskard, where the walls stretch for miles in both directions and are littered with the bodies of Dredge, Varl, and men. "Excuse the mess," shouts a voice from above the gates. Looking up, you spy a striking Varl. His face wreathed with matted black hair. Movement at the gate catches your eye. Dredge are still banging on the gate doors, without luck. "Let us in!" you shout. Sigbjorn pushes past. "I won't be hearing the end of this for a while," he says before yelling, "Open up, Bolverk! They dug me out of Reynevik." You hear a laugh echoing on the wind as the doors creak. A dozen armed men led by the massive Varl make a quick work at the dredge and usher you into the city. Cool, we don't have to fight them. You may be interested to know they brought a mender. You didn't get a mender. Where's the mead? Sigbjorn shrugs apologetically. I guess the mender will do. Either we've got a chance now, or we're completely screwed. I'm Rook. We've come a long ways, some as far as Skogr. Are you in charge here? In charge of the governor, I suppose. Listen, if you have something to tell him, say it now. Otherwise, you're on your own. Don't care where you go, but stirring up trouble is probably the only reason you'll see me again. It won't be to talk. Mender, come along. We're going to see the governor. Bolverk and Sigbjorn leave with Eyvind, who goes willingly, signaling that he's fine. Fane. This is just like Frostfeller all over again. This is nothing like Frostfeller. The one in Bearskin is probably leading the Ravens. Ravens? Is that good or bad? It depends on who they're working for. Hopefully it really is the governor and not someone trying to strong-arm their way into his seat. I guess we'll wait for Eyvind to tell us, if he comes back. I'm not worried about Eyvind. I'm worried about the army of refugees we brought, who don't belong here. You're probably right. Nobody ever uttered a nice thing about Borskard. So what now? We have to go to the docks and see what our options are, in case we need to leave quickly. Did you notice the city guards when we came in? What guards? I have a feeling the Ravens are all they've got left. Something serious went down. When the Bellower gets here, he's going to walk right through this place without even breaking his stride. Let's keep that to ourselves for now. So, the docks. Oh boy. Okay, forced march. Okay, let's go to the market. First things first. And buy as much supplies as we possibly can, because holy cow. Haha. Heroes, I don't need. Map, no. Docks, yes. Yes? Okay. When you get to the docks, your heart sinks. Not a long ship to be seen, aside from wrecks. Bodies float in the water. Buildings are trashed and boarded up. What happened here? Murmurs Alette. They're all gone, says Eyvind, approaching alone. I see you had the same thought as me. Eyvind, you're okay. I'm fine. It wasn't a lie. The governor is here. He's in hiding. Why? Since the dredge started appearing, anyone with a ship and half a wit left long ago. People can't leave by foot. Food is scarce. The markets are bare. Bosgard is a fire keg waiting for someone to tip it over. So the governor's paying the ravens to protect him against his own people. And to keep the peace, so to speak. It's more like a massacre any time there's a hint of an uprising. Where does that leave us? I promised him the Mender's protection in Aberrang. I don't think he's very popular there. They're going to start tearing this place down to build new ships. We can ride the Ormsa River all the way to the capital, leaving another perfectly good city behind. How long will it take to build the new ships? Hold on. What happens to the people living in Bosgard? That's the best I could do, Eled. He thought it could take as long as a month. You don't usually make ships out of scrap lumber. As soon as the people figure out what's going on, there's going to be riots in the streets. A month? Why bother? Belor will be here within the week, if not sooner. I'm open to suggestions. Gods be damned. Is there no end to this? Ivor roars in frustration, leaving you standing by the docks. Eled gives you a worried look before chasing after him. Ivan, what do we do about Belor? Ivan says nothing for a moment. I don't know. Bum, bum, bum. Oh boy. Okay. We are totally out of everything. So let's go ahead and talk with Ivor. This is getting tense. If you haven't guessed, this is the home stretch, so we'll actually be finishing up with this. I wanted to give you a heads up before we get to the last few episodes. I have Banner Saga Episode 2, so we will be playing that right after this one. So let's go ahead and talk with Ivor. You find Ivor standing on the city walls, overlooking the fields outside. Dredge are keeping their distance, but continue to gather. I'm okay, Rook. Ivor cuts you off before you can say anything. You know he's been through worse. Just feels like someone should cut us a break every now and then. If we want to be standing a month from now, we're going to have to be prepared. What did you have in mind? First off, our clansmen need a place to stay. They'll get torn to pieces out in the streets. I'll keep an eye on the dredge up here. If they break through the walls, we're done for, so we'll have to keep them back. Could always use a hand with that. We need to know who's controlling what and make sure we get our cut. Food's going to become scarce. And when they start building those ships, we're going to have to keep people away. What a damn mess. I'll do what I can. Okay. Ivor explains. I'm leading attacks with Ivan every time the dredge get too close to the gates. Listen, we're going to lose fighters in Varl every day like this. I don't need to tell you what happens if nobody's manning this wall. We could always use help. You consider what you want to do now, knowing that any of these tasks will likely take a full day. We need supplies. There is yeah, we need to find supplies. I'll check around, Oddleaf tells you, and nobody has food, or they won't part with it for a fair price, and our medicine has been gone for days. They're either gouging the prices or it's just plain gone. She doesn't say it, but you can tell this is going to be a serious problem. Track down the Ravens, see what they know. Find the massive leader of the Ravens along the docks, where they're doing their best to keep a growing number of people in check while the boats are being constructed. Question him about food and supplies. Should have brought your own, he says. I can't go giving it out to every person in Bosgard. I'd kill every bastard in this city for some good mead, though. This place has been dry for weeks. Ooh. We're gonna offer the mead we picked up in Reykjavik. Let me get this straight, says Bolvik. You happen to come through Reykjavik with Sigbjorn in tow, and plenty of mead to go around. Is that right? You hesitate a little too long. Oh, murder that motherless ox, growls Bolvik as he turns to leave and grumbles. Bring the barrels and we'll make a trade. The caravan protests when you tell them the deal you made, but when you return with more supplies than you expected, complaints vanish. Oh my goodness, that's exactly what we needed. And there, you see, we're losing people absolutely every day. Ivor points out the dredge along the wall. There's a lot more of them, and they're getting braver, he says. We lost a fair number of fighters since yesterday. We could use your help if there's nobody left to defend the walls. You consider what you want to do now, knowing that any of these tasks will likely take a full day. We should probably... Oh, man. I know we have very few people left, but let's find a safe place for the caravan to stay. The entire caravan is spread out in the streets where they're attracting attention. We could look for a public house, suggests Celette, like Frostfeller. You figure that if you made camp in the open, you could at least keep everyone together. Or with people leaving the city recently, there might be abandoned houses you could squat in. We're going to make camp in an open space. If we need to leave, being inside a small place is probably not the best. So we're going to make camp in an open space, keeping everyone together. We've done... Whoa, excuse me. We've done well sticking together before. We don't need to change things now. Your caravan sets up camp as normal and goes about their guard patrols as usual. Hopefully it keeps the people working together in their element. Okay, what if we lost all our fighters? Now we just have Varl. Okay. This is bad, says Eyvind as Ivor points across the battlefield. Aside from the fact that we're up to our necks in dredge, a stone singer showed up. We've been losing warriors left and right. If we don't deal with it, this wall will come down by the end of the day. One of your clansmen from the caravan finds you. We've had a problem, he says. Looters came around and scattered a bunch of people, raided some supplies, and some wounded, others we can't find. If you could find the time, he leaves it there and runs back into town. Oof, minus 33 supplies. Dad, there's a riot at the docks. Alette runs up to you out of breath. They're trying to smash up the boats. When you calm her down, she says the ravens are there, but she's worried that things could get out of hand. We can't abandon the walls. We have to. Yeah. Join Ivor. That stone singer's going to wreak havoc on us if we don't take care of it, Ivor tells you. This will be a rough fight. We've got to take it down. You ready? Okay. Here we go. Right. Oh, looks like we don't have Sigbjorn with us anymore. Oh, well. Gunnulf, go ahead and get your butt in there. I think we're actually going to switch in our strongest folk. And look, we still have Egil with us. Egil. Ready for battle. Okay, what do we have going on here? Well, putting our mender up in the front is just silly. Get back over here. Okay. Ooh, 20 strength, a little bit of armor. We need to break this man. And let's set up like... Mia? You? Yeah? We're going to have Egil be right over... over here on the flank to protect against these guys. Okay, we're gonna have Rook rest. Yes, okay. Yeah, you're just gonna call more dredge, aren't you, you little piece of work? Okay. Thread the needle, no. Rest, yes, please, thank you. Okay, Eyvind, you definitely want to rest. And Egil, come on, go ahead and do your worst. Okay, normally I'd be okay with letting them come to us, but this guy, he's way too much trouble. So we are going to smack him and try to cut him down by half. Oh, there we go. That was a knockback. I'm going to hit Gunnulf. Good old Gunnulf. Yes, we will take a crack at you. There we go. That's useful. Ah, it's giving some more armor to these folk. let's actually... You know what? You decided to come here, so you are going to get what's coming to you. Everybody, attack. Thank you very much. Ouch. Okay. You can't attack anybody useful, so go ahead and crack this one down to size, if you could. Thank you. Ouch. Okay, it looks like, what's-his-face is going to be, not very useful very soon. Oh, that guy has 19 strength. Holy cow. Okay, there we go. This is going to be not good. Nigel? Yes. Go ahead and dispatch him, please. 8. Yes. 11. Now he's not going to be much of a threat. There goes Gunnulf. Alright, we can armor break him and take out his armor completely. Okay. There. Now we're getting somewhere. That's not too good. Let's... 15. Yes, you can take him out in one fell swoop. Good. Good, good, good. How much will... Oh, yeah. Okay. Arc Lightning. Go ahead and get some damage down on the Stone Singer. Thank you very much. Uh-oh. Okay. Stone wall. Get that going. Protect you. Okay. Could take out the Stone Singer. Let's go ahead and do that and get in front of this guy. That'll probably do what we need to do. Yes, okay, take him out. Oh, and that took out that guy. Wow. Oh, see me. My goodness gracious. Still haven't completely recovered from the cold, I guess. Let's go ahead and crack his armor open. That's good. Let's go right up here. Dispatch this guy with great clarity. Ivan, you can just go up and whack him with your stick. Good. Okay, cool. Smack. Smackaroonie. Your renown grows. You needed that. Okay. Oh boy. That's Dredge. Judge Dredge. We can buy supplies, which we are actually going to do. Will on rest, strength, confirm, yes. 6 days worth of supplies, that'll be good. Okay, we are actually going to call this an end of the episode before we get into the last little bits. If you've enjoyed, go ahead and hit that like button, or give me some feedback if you prefer. Of course, as always, it's great to see you all here at the Fox Den. I hope you come back next time and pull up a chair for some more Banner Saga. Alright, y'all take care now. Bye.